it's Positive Bluebird
and Pablo.
You want to go by Pablo or Gerald today?
Well, Pablo cooking.
Oh, okay. Pablo. Make sure you guys subscribe to Pablo's Cooking Corner. He's going to start uploading again here soon. We've been very busy taking care of our home, and now we're kind of winding down a little bit on that. So today is the Q&A, and we will probably do this about once a month, and 5 questions, okay? The first question comes from my best friend, Red December 02, and her question is, do you like living together as one family? Was there an adjustment period? Does it feel similar to when you used to live together from your marriage? Who does the cooking in the house?
That would be Pablo cooking.
Yeah, Pablo's cooking. He definitely does the cooking in the house, and I do a lot of the cleaning. He pitches in, and the kids pitch in. But yeah, I would say it did take an adjustment period.
Yeah.
We had to kind of get used to our quirks and habits or whatever. But it's not really that different from when we were married. Do you feel that it's any different?
No, I just feel like it. Well, I wouldn't say it's the same, but it's similar from when we were married, and now since we're like divorced and still friends, it's nothing different. Still the same.
Yeah, and Shiloh and Ryland are still best friends, and I mean they have their moments. They haven't really hung out lately because they're so busy with work and school. But when they get time off together, they don't stop talking.
Yeah.
And then, and Gerald and I, as many of you know, we have known each other and grown up together since our childhood, 1988.
Yep.
So it's kind of like we're just used to being around each other, and it feels kind of lonely. Like if you're quiet, you're like, okay, we better go check on each other.
Yeah.
Like if I'm downstairs crafting in my room, I do let him know, hey guys, I'm going to be downstairs crafting for a little bit, for about an hour or two. We're filming, and then they're okay with it. But if they don't know where I'm at, or I don't know where he's at, and the kids, then we kind of are like, where are they? We start to worry a little bit. At least I'm a worrywart. Okay, so Gerald, do you want to read the next question from Angie E?
Yes. It says, are you two still physically attracted to each other? And do you still keep in touch with any of the neighbors that lived in public housing around you in the past? Except for hugging.
Yeah. Like a pat on the back kind of thing.
But,
We're
anybody from housing?
No. We were not really friends per se. I do the air quotes because I feel like we were more cordial with the neighbors, but then
they were more go-to, like, hey, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? It was like, no.
It was a little bit rambunctious.
Yeah.
It was not our cup of tea, and if you guys lived in the community that we lived in, you would say, why are you guys here?
Yeah, exactly.
And in no way am I bashing where we live, because I always believe that government housing could be good for most people or some, but not for all. And it's not always a permanent solution for everybody, and it just wasn't for us.
Yeah.
And when you got slumlords and poor management and neighbors kind of getting away with a lot of chaotic stuff, we just said it's time for us to take the high road and get out of here.
Yeah, kind of mosey and move on out.
So, and then the physical attraction, I love him like a brother. Like, again, we've known each other since 1988. I mostly spent time at Gerald's place. I was like practically living there.
Yeah.
Well, not like spending the night, but his mother was like our birth control on the outside of the door. It's okay in there. We were just listening to Metallica.
I swear.
Yeah, so when I have any attraction, it's not like I'm physically attracted to him. Like, he's a handsome man, and you've always been a handsome man, and he's coming back around to looking more like himself from being on the prednisone. I used to be on prednisone.
Yeah.
probably before you and I had gotten back together in 2009, you didn't know that I was on all that other prednisone, and I was unrecognizable at my 20-year high school reunion. I was a lot bigger, and you didn't gain that much weight in the face. Like, nobody recognized me. I had short blonde hair, and my it makes your face like beaver and swollen, and mine was so huge that I got up to, I think, 180 pounds, and now I'm 129, something like that. And you've been losing weight, and the prednisone's out of your system, and we're feeling pretty good. So I will read La Uno. Number 1, Betsy. Have you guys hosted a dinner party for your close friends yet? And if so, what did you guys make? We kind of chuckle because I don't want to say I have no friends. I mostly only have social media friends, and I think are you like the same? Like, you've got some in-person friends.
Yeah, I do.
And you've known them. Like, it's another ex of yours.
Yeah.
You've known her since middle school or high school, and you've been chatting it up through Messenger, and maybe at one point we'll invite her and her significant other over for the holidays or dinner or something like that. The kids have had their friends over, but we haven't made anything yet, and this will be our first holiday here, so maybe down the road. Okay, would you like to read my other besties question? It's from Slim Shell.
It's what is one of your favorite meals to cook? My favorite meal to cook, I would have to say it's a toss-up between shrimp scampi and jambalaya.
Yeah, I will say. I think out of those two, I like the jambalaya. And then what did you make the other night? Chimichangas?
No, chicken enchiladas.
Chicken enchiladas. I keep saying chimichangas. Maybe I've got chimichangas on the brain. That one I have to edit, and I'll put that on Pablo's Cooking Corner, because you took the pictures, right? Yeah. All right. This is from my dear friend, Jake Smith. How did you meet? Would you like to go first?
We met in high school, and the first time I saw her was during the setup for classes for her freshman year, and I was just hanging out because I was already done with picking the classes that I need.
And I think it was picture day.
Yeah, I know she had pictures going on, and I can't remember what I was doing. But then I caught her in the corner of my eye, and so what I ended up doing is like, whoa. I was like, you're kind of cute. So I was pointing in, I was doing this, and she's just like, and I go, yes, you. Kind of like 16 candles.
Yeah.
And
I was with my 3 friends, my other 3 best friends, Robin, Christy, and Michelle. And we were all in line getting ready for the picture ID.
Yeah.
And I was next to Robin, and I think Christy was behind me. And that's when you were standing next to Dave, and you were just like, and you were like nudging your friend and pointing, and that's when I was like, and then my friends were like, ew, gross. He likes you? Like, oh my God, like he is like, ugh. All right, and then I think that was it on the questions. We'll just do the Q&A maybe once a month if I can remember it. And then what I thought is, tell me what you thought about this. Like, maybe occasionally we can just ask, do the Q&A and then just pick a topic. Like, for instance, we could say, okay, you guys, tomorrow's Q&A is based off of food. Ask your questions below. And so they can ask questions about, like, what's your favorite food, or what kind of food do you hate, that kind of thing. So that's an example. Yeah. This was kind of fun. I really hoped it was a better turnout. There was only 5 people out of 1,428 people. It doesn't matter. Yeah. But anyway, I thank you guys very much for watching my channel and participating and enjoying both of our channels. Peace out and stay positive.